Hello everyone, welcome on board this culinary flavor train of Hello everyone, welcome to a series that I want to call A Pathetic Excuse, for reasons that will soon become very apparent. I wanted to make a video because I love cooking and I love sharing food. So I thought, you know what, there's a global pandemic, I have an abundance of spare time, why not make a cooking show? For some reason I thought, you know, let's start strong, let's show off something impressive, and I'll make one of the more complicated things you can make in the kitchen, which is a lemon meringue pie. For those who don't know, there's pie crust, like a lemon curd, and then like a fluffy meringue on top. That was the plan anyway, but after seeing how it turned out, after actually making the thing, I think I've ruined the chances of this ever becoming an instructional video. So, if you're not going to watch this in order to find out how to make a lemon meringue pie, at least you can watch me suffer. A lemon meringue pie has 3 ingredients: lemon, meringue, and pie. Each of these components come with a whole slew of difficulties, but we will start with the one that's hardest to fuck up, the pie. The pie crust, that is, for which we will be using homemade short crust pastry. Now, as you can see, the pie dough is already made and is being rolled out. Now, the reason I'm not showing you the making of this dough is because I am entirely useless with technology and I deleted the entire footage. I do realize that leaves you with nothing but my word, but I can promise the dough that I'm rolling out is entirely homemade and not store-bought. I may be inept with a camera, but I'm certainly not a liar. After the dough was all rolled out into a disc, came the difficult choice of which pie dish to use. The best one I have, that's the metal one, has a detachable bottom, air holes, and is generally better. The problem is how frickin' tiny it is. I initially thought this was a problem, but then I remembered there's a global pandemic, so I can't share this pie with anyone but my housemates anyway, one of whom is vegan, so tiny tin it is. After buttering it up and carefully placing the rolled out dough in the tin, I needed to place some grease-proof paper onto the dough and weigh it down so that it retains its shape. That was when the first catastrophe struck. Oh, get fucked. Oh, get fucked. We do not have any baking paper. Fuck. But I quickly recalled the first thing all actors are taught, that there is only one possible place to which the show must go, and that place is on. So, I settled for tinfoil, and I started pouring in the little ceramic beads that are useful for making pie and absolutely nothing else. And if you think it's strange to have kitchen equipment that's only good for making one single thing, first get rid of your toaster, and then we'll talk. The whole package went into the oven, and I started to work on the lemon filling. That's when I discovered the missing paper was but the first link in a grand chain of disasters. Turns out I was missing another quite key ingredient. Oh, what? Do I actually not have enough lemon? It's literally the thing that this dish is made of, and I don't have enough. Oh my god. That is fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious indeed. There was nothing left to do but to saddle up and ride to the nearby shop. I know you're all very anxious as to whether or not I found any lemons, but I am relieved to say I found some lemons. Back home, I was finally ready to begin the process of zesting and juicing my hard-earned lemons, but that's when I remembered the pie crust had been in the oven this entire time. Oh fuck. I held my breath, hoping it would still turn out okay. Oh god, no! It did not. No! 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 And whereas it hadn't exactly burned, it certainly looked a little, how do you say, droopy. But I didn't have a backup dough, and the clock was ticking. I decided to just roll with the droopy crust and kept working on the filling. Now, I won't bother you with the details, but it involved a lot of zesting, juicing, folding, pressing, and stirring. So much stirring, in the hopes that our filling would eventually thicken up into a curd. But no matter how much I wanted it to thicken, it just wouldn't. Even after a solid 20 minutes of stirring, what I had resembled more lemon soup than lemon curd. I tried everything. I added more egg yolks, more corn flour, more heat. Nothing worked. This led to some frustration. To this day, I'm still not certain what I've done wrong. I thought I followed the instructions to the letter, and yet. If someone watching this is more kitchen savvy than I, please let me know. I am genuinely curious. Anyway, there I was with a droopy crust and a runny filling. This was when I made a very important decision. So we are right now at an impasse. Either we wind up with no pie at all, finish it here, or we keep going and end up with some kind of ungodly abomination. Let's make a fucking pie. That's right. Even if I didn't have a good pie in the end, I would at least have a pie. And it'd be my pie. In the same way that Florence Foster Jenkins kept on singing, I'm sure I'll be able to take great pride in my miserable, horrible, heaven-forgotten pie. Anyway, as you can see, I've started on the meringue, which involves beating egg whites an amount of times which can be measured by the metric unit fuckton. This is probably way easier if you have an electric whisk, but I trained as an actor, and there's a pandemic, so I'll let you figure out if I can afford one. Now, since I've fucked up every other element of this pie, surely I couldn't also fuck up the meringue. Guess what? So I fucked that now as well.
Yeah.
This pie was heading straight to hell in a pie tin, but I didn't care. Like Frankenstein, I was fueled by some sort of burning urge to finish my work whatever the cost. As I assembled my horrible creation, I only hoped that when I saw the outcome, like Frankenstein, I wouldn't be horrified by the result. Fingers crossed. 40 minutes later, that grand moment arrived, and, well...
Ah! Wait. Come in.
Oh no! It's a growth.
That's a fucking souffle.
It's a growth from a 70s horror movie.
Yeah. That came from outer space.
I mean,
I'm guessing
it's a valid try.
I'm guessing it's not meant to do that.
No.
It turns out the egg crust wasn't where the horror stopped. Much like a piñata, the fun really starts when you bust it open.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh. I think slicing, I think you're just gonna have to dig into it with a fork, mate.
No, I can get a slice up. Look. There we go. Oh no.
I'll get you a spoon.
So, the pastry's leaking. The lemon curd is far too sour. The meringue is granular and has an omelette-like crust to it. This is possibly the most disgusting fucking thing I've ever had in my life. Merry Christmas. Next video, I might pick something slightly easier. Or not. I mean, I made something. Either way, thank you so much for watching whatever this was. Remember to... I've never ever asked someone to like and subscribe before. This is so fucking awkward.
please do like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. So the plan was now that I was gonna give it nice color with my new toy.
I don't think that would
No, I don't think that's needed. So I'm just gonna put that away
Just
over
mime
there.
it. Just mime it and pretend you did it.
Just
Okay.
absolute.
There we
Don't
go.
turn the light on. Just.
Oh, look at the color. Ah. See, that doesn't work because you've already seen it.